What's up, guys? Today we're going to be playing Radical Red, one of the hardest ROM hacks from what I hear. But today's video is also very special because it's our 12 subscriber special. I know, amazing! I am so proud of you guys for getting us to 12 subscribers. I am so overjoyed. Quite frankly, I cried when I saw that number hit 12. I am so proud and happy that we have hit this milestone in our career. Because this is not just my journey, it's you guys' journey as the viewers, as you get to see the content grow and change. Now, we have a special guest with us today, my little brother Dog Dude.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Dog Dude.
Now, that was our special guest. I decided to bring him just say, you know what I'm saying? Be nice. Now, today we're going to be playing as a boy. Our goal in today's video is at least to beat Brock, the Rock-type gym leader. Now, I know it's kind of a hard thing to do in this game because the difficulty, and also you don't get to fight Brock right away. They throw a whole entire another fight at you, which is so difficult, it makes me want to cry sometimes. It's not the difficulty of the fight that makes me cry, it's seeing that Pachirisu when he releases it. It gets on my nerves so much. With its fact that you can't hit it with electric type moves, and if you did, that's going to hit for neutral. And the only things that will really, I guess you could say sort of cripple it, is the fact that you can only hit a rock slide. Now, because this is such a special video, and I want to have fun with this game, we're going to be playing with randomized everything. Species, not scaled, because, we don't want to be. We don't want to have a level 45 Rattata attacking us in the grass now, and have our whole entire team not even be able to get past first thing. Next, and then we're gonna randomize each Pokemon's learn set. Now, I know this kind of messes up the move tutor stuff as it just told me, but I want to see how fun we can make this game using these. Because any Pokemon ROM hack with randomization, I'm going to go random. Because, why not? And next, we're going to have to head to Mr. Professor Oaks. After our mom asks us, which region do we want to start from? We're going to save here. We're going to save our state here. That way we can come back to this in case it's a starter trio. And we're going to check through all of them. Just to see how good each one could possibly be. And one thing I really like about this game is all the new feature, quality of life things they add to it. Like the Dex Nav, having the PC just there accessible, the running shoes right off the bat. Unlike other Pokemon ROM hacks, where it's like you have to wait to get those things. Or like how they have the, if you guys have played this game before, where they have the vial that auto heals your Pokemon. So if you're shiny hunting, you don't gotta break your chain. And I would also like you guys to throw this video a subscribe if you would like to, and to like it. Also comment down below, what is your favorite Pokemon game, Gen or ROM hack? I don't really mind. You can even comment down something random. I will be responding and liking everybody's comments who comments. Now as you can see, we get ready to talk to Professor Oak, and now, if we get a legendary starter, that is pretty optimal. Also, I don't know how rare it is to get one of these randomized, but I know that that it's pretty random. Okay, Gulpin, Hippopotas, and our last is Rowlet. Okay. Now, don't worry about anything like this. Every starter that we choose, no matter the gen, they all stay the same. They don't randomize again until you reset the game. So it does not matter what gen we choose. All the gens, once they're randomized, they're randomized. Once you save that, that's just what they're going to be randomized until you reset your game completely. That is the only way to get them to sort through, I don't know how the game does it, but resort through the decks, I guess you might as well call it, and choose those random Pokemon. Now, as far as the grass, you could catch a level 2 Giratina, level 2 Charizard, I'm pretty sure I saw somebody find in the grass. It's just like the catch rate on the thing is stupidly low, especially using regular Pokeballs. So you better pray that your starter that you choose has a status. Another thing about this game I really like is how in the Poke Center you can change the natures, genders, and all that stuff. So if you have something like Gardevoir, no, Corellia, Gallade, the second evolution of Gardevoir, my blank for a minute there, you can change the gender from female to male using the Poke Center. Or it'll even show you what the current level cap is. So you know that you can't level your Pokemon past, for example, the first level cap, level 16. If you didn't know that, you could go see what that's about. First Pokemon from Hoenn Starter Trio is been randomized into an Applin. Next one, Centiskorch. And our last one, Totodile's second evolution. Might be pretty decent. It's a second evolution Pokemon that you don't even have to evolve. Now you will have to wait a little bit, but you know. Oh god, I just undo. Undo. There we go. Now I should be able to just load that state, and we should have to pick any of these Pokemon. Yep, there we go. Sorry about that little inconvenience. It's just like, I really want to see what they all are and not be stuck with them. Now I know Totodile's second evolution is a pretty good Pokemon, and saying all things considered, I've just really never played Gen 2 to really experience and get the fullest out of Totodile. I've used Cyndaquil before and a couple other starters, but other than that, I've never played the low-end game, the Gen 7 games, Gen 2. I've played never played the Gen 4 games at all. I've played the Gen 3 ones, Gen 8 I've played, Gen 9, but I've never played I've played Gen 1. But other than that, I've never played Gens 2 and 7. But I've heard that they're pretty fun. Also, Gen 4 I've never played. But I've heard they're all pretty fun. I've heard a lot about Gen 4's champion fight with Cynthia, but I've never actually experienced it myself. The most I've played from Gen 4 has been the Legends of Arceus games. Okay, so Turtwig is Skarmory, randomized. Miltank. Ooh. Turtonator. Turtonator could be good, considering its nice typing. But that thing gets obliterated by the first gem due to its typing. Now, I know it's part dragon, if I'm remembering correctly. But still, we got a Pokemon that had, like, something like Dragonite, at least as a starter, to where it's like, that's a Pokemon we won't have to evolve. So, like, that one really won't matter as much. Because it's a very good Pokemon. I'm not saying, like, it won't matter. But depending on the moves that it starts off with, it could either be one of our best Pokemon or one of our worst Pokemon. Which is something I'm really not taking into consideration with the abilities and stuff that are randomized. So some of these Pokemon could start off with, we can end up finding a Sprigatito that just starts off with Dynamax Cannon, which would absolutely be stupid OP. That's not even me lying. Like, that would genuinely be so OP if we started off with that. And if it did, everything would be a blur. Like, Faulkner would genuinely not be a problem. It might resist a little bit because, you know, it's coming off a level 5. But at the same time, it could be hitting harder than a Ford F-150. Ooh, Steelix. And Oshawott into Ursaring. And Dodrio into... And Tepig into Dodrio. All pretty decent Pokemon. But next gen is Kalos. One of my personal favorite gens, because it houses one of my favorite Pokemon. Froakie. Final form Greninja, which you might say unoriginal, but it is a very cool Pokemon, and I personally like the aesthetic and look of how it looks like a ninja, hence the name Greninja. But Anyways, I would like to know down in the comments below also, what's you guys' favorite Pokemon? I would love to see some of you guys' interesting answers. Because as I just said, my favorite Pokemon's Greninja. Which, I know some people have some pretty weird Pokemon they like. Like there was one person who said that his favorite Pokemon was Swalot. Which, honestly, you don't really hear a lot. I know there's some Swalot fans out there. Shout out to y'all. But in that, you really don't hear too many people talking about their favorite Pokemon Swalot. Or they like Swalot as a Pokemon. Because it is a pretty weird looking Pokemon. Weirder than what a female Wobbuffet looks like. And that thing, I really just don't like it. But, no. We could also have the chance to get from one of these a fully evolved starter. Which would also be good. Okay. Licky Tongue. Electivire. And Chinchino. Minchino. Yeah, that's the name. Aloha? We're almost through every gen, and so far, not all of them have been good. I mean, like Electivire and any of those fully evolved boys, pretty good. We still have yet to check the Kanto region. Which, fun fact, Fire Red was one of the first games I ever played. And it's like a really great introduction for like new players. I recommend anybody, like not everybody, not more so I'd probably recommend I'll probably recommend more so a game with XP for any new players or any like the newer gens. But Fire Red was my first ever Pokemon game that was not a ROM hack, of course. My actual first Pokemon ROM hack was this game called Animanimon. It was like every Pokemon was replaced with an anime character. Sandile as Rowlet. Okay. Ooh. Then Blitzile? I think that's new form? That's for sure not something I've seen before. But I think it might be a form only special to this game. Next, Galar, the newest gen before Gen 9 came out. And also, coincidentally, I will say, it's a pretty fun game. I've never played the DLC, but from what I played, just not having the DLC, it is actually a pretty interesting and fun game. I really like the concept of a dog with a sword and shield. It's like, and I just like dogs as animal in general, so but really, dog with a sword would actually be kind of scary to see in real life. That's max level, final boss, level 100 status. And really, it's like, the legendaries of that gen were kind of broken. It's like, if they ever buff Zacian in Gen 10, I think bro's just gonna go back to being a demon. Than what he already was, really? Realistically? Alright. Now we're gonna see what did Gen 8 randomize into. Aroma. I forgot what that Pokemon was called. I think it's from Gen 6. Aron. Nothing too fire from this. Capsakid into Scorbunny, which, no, is actually kind of makes sense. Except you need a Firestone to evolve Capsakid is all. It's my only problem with it. Other than that, it's a pretty fun Pokemon. I really like its evolution and the way that looks. It reminds me of it reminds me of Hydreigon, but if it walked on the ground, it only had 2 legs. That's what it reminds me. I mean, 2 heads. If it walked on the ground, it only had 2 heads. Really, that's what Skullville reminds me of. But it's like it has multiple. It seems like it has it's like the heads fight, Well, it's like, it reminds me of, it's like a two-headed giant. That's the way I see it. It's like a giant. It reminds me of that one giant from a show I used to, from that I seen at a show before. That I seen on a show before. I think it was like the giant had two heads, and they both clashed and fought a lot. And that's kind of sort of what seeing that reminds me of, because it's like, I think it's something like, yeah, once like one had, like, they both fight each other, and they have an energy problem. I really just like the whole design of Grass Fire is also pretty good typing. Ooh, Beware, said Sprigatito. Quaxley into Sandygast. Urshifu, yes. This, I think this is a single strike Urshifu. And it was randomized from Fuecoco. So a good starter. And I think I'm naming this Urshifu the Kung Fu Bear. Kung Fu Bear. Because, instead of Kung Fu Panda, this thing seems like, it's like if Kung Fu Panda was about a bear. That's what, yeah, Kung Fu Panda works, because I can't fix it. Yeah, it seems like he's chosen. Now, his starter's also randomized, so no matter what it says that he chose, it's always going to be something far different. Then he comes up talking smack, considering that he's just about to get the beatdown of a lifetime here. Okay, Bashful Nature. Wind Rider. And immune to wind moves. That is actually so good for this Pokemon, considering its typing. And let's moves as a start off. Let's see. It start off with 1,000 arrows. Oh man, this thing's gonna be low-key packing a punch. I would hate to see what our rival's getting ready to have to deal with. Bro's about to get obliterated. And it's basically the first Royal Fighting game. I wonder what he got randomized with. Kind of funny. He got a Capsicid when we just saw him. This is 1,000 arrows, so... Ah, yes, Psychic Surge. Capsicid, one of Capsicid's signature abilities, if you feel what I'm saying. Fight. I think a Wicked Blow might do a lot. We will have to be getting this thing Adamant Nature. I love the animation for that move. It's like he's hitting him like a baseball and he just knocked him out the park. That was a crit too. Oh god, Sleep Powder. I forgot it could get. Yeah, I know one bad thing about randomized is it's the fact that they have moves like this, which is a very big problem when our Kung Fu Panda here, yes, I named the our Kung Fu Panda here is, yeah, this is definitely a problem. Just gonna have to keep on trying to hit Body Slam because we ain't trying to waste all our PP on Wicked Blow. Yeah, so yeah. We gotta, after we get this far, we gotta go grab Oak's Parcel, because, it has Draining Kiss as well, which definitely is not good at all. If we do not wake up within the next couple of turns, we are done for. Yeah, we're gonna die if Urshifu does not wake up within this next couple of turns. We won't live. And I am not personally trying to lose the first rival battle, so I would kind of like if Urshifu here, our Kung Fu our Pandy boy, would wake up, because this thing has sleep powder, and I'd rather not. Just me. I'd rather not have to go through this, because this thing will kill, and then we'll have to deal with him bragging. So I'm gonna think I might save. Yeah, I'm gonna save here. Also, it really never made sense to me. If your Pokemon sleep, I'm supposed to be asleep. How are they eating? The only one this makes sense for a Snorlax, because that it's a lazy Pokemon. And it seems like one of those Pokemon that eat in its sleep just out of sheer laziness. We need him to wake up. Thank you. We clicked the wrong move though, so I'm gonna have to load that state up again. Unless there's kills, I need to load that state, because I refuse to lose this battle. Especially it's Urshifu versus Capsicid. So I pray to God and every to our Lord and Savior that tries to do something. Come on, come on, come on. Low state. We're going in. Okay, so he eats his orange berry. Alright, we got this. We need to hit body slam. I'm going to try to hit body slam and see if that manages to get the. I'm going to try to hit the body slam and see if that gets the para. Because other than Wicked Blow, that's about going to be the only thing that helps us get that para. We have no moves that do that. Come on. Wait. Come on. We make it. Yes. It's at half health. So he can survive. So he can live that. So we did that with a Wicked Blow. Alright, so if we reload the state, we know that a Wicked Blow kills. Well, not kills, but it crits to where it's down to low health. And due to the way that Draining Kiss works, it's not going to heal all the way back up to full. It's only going to heal, like, not a full bar of health, but at least enough health to where Wicked Blow, because of its critical status, stuff, however you want to say it, what kills it. Like that. But that was only if it didn't kill. Because I refused to lose to a Capsicid using Urshifu. And now we have bragging rights instead of our rival here. Cause he's just trash at the game, honestly. He just really needs to get better at the game. And clearly she's gonna walk out in defeat and disappointment, and we're going to talk to these scientists. It's a ROM hack. You never know. They might give you some. Slide. There we go. Okay. Which of these Pokemon do not have a night-specific evolution? I think it's Amaranth. Okay. Okay, so it's not Amora. Is it Cubone? No, it's Pancham. Because you gotta evolve Eevee at night to get Umbreon. That's the only way that you can get Umbreon. Jesus Christ. I need some spam clicking for 1 second. Okay, let's get started. It's Pancham. 8 p.m. So it's at 11 p.m.? Okay. Let's try. Okay, so we know that the first one's... Stop! Okay. So the first one's Pancham. Second one's... Pancham. Is it 11 p.m.? Okay, so it's 5 p.m. for the next one. Pancham. 5 p.m. So it's 2023. Pancham. 5 p.m. So never, okay. Yes. Okay. So let's start with Pancham. 5 p.m. And then never. Oh, yes, I got the time changer. So, this means I have access to our night encounters now without having it to be night. Okay, what does she need? Let's go. Now, that did take a while, but no. I am kind of dumb when it comes to Pokemon knowledge. As far as, like, evolutions and all that fancy stuff, as I will call it. Because I honestly did... I knew, like, I had a feeling it was Pancham. But in that, I really did not know that night encounters did not start until 5 p.m. Just like, I thought, like, nighttime should technically be like 8 p.m. Like, maybe 11 p.m.'s like pushing it because, you know, that's almost the next day. And if it started then not only, like, you only get like an hour. Or, like, you only get an hour to get all your encounters in. And that's definitely, like, not enough time. Right, if you want to catch, let's say Galarian Zigzagoon. I don't know if it spawns at night in this game or not. But if you want to know, do that, boom. Then you can get that. But I'm so happy I got the time changer, which is kind of why I talked to him. But, I haven't played this game in a hot minute, so I could not remember the trivia for the life of me. And I'm not the best at doing it. Ooh, Breloom. And I like how this thing has a Wind Rider. But it's like, because now Falkner won't be as much as of a threat. Now Falkner won't be as much of a threat as it would usually be due to how annoying it is to go against all of his flying types, such as Pachirisu, all that stuff. But now that we have the ability of Wind Rider, it's not exactly a problem, now is it? And I'm glad that is not gonna be a problem, because I definitely do not like that Falkner fight. It's very annoying in general to do, and I really don't like it at all. I hope, like, in this update I'm playing, the 4.0, they made a lot of the fights, some of the fights easier, and some of them even harder. Which, personally, I think just makes the game more fun. Where you really have to strategize and think about what your next move is going to be, as opposed to oh yeah, this button, I'm just going to click that because it really doesn't matter. I like how they made you strategize and think rather than being mindless about the way that you play the game. And honestly, I hope it gets better in terms of balancing. So I will say some of these fights like Faulkner are just ridiculously hard for no reason. Instead of just letting you just do your thing, go in there, like go fight Brock. Now they played Falconer before. I really feel like he just should be a separate gym leader rather than being rather than just being an obstacle in your way of fighting Brock. Ooh. And this guy here, he's the one that helps you get your Pokemon out of the ball. So now my Urshifu. Let's go. And here we can change the natures, as I told you. We can get mystery gifts, but I haven't beat the game. You need a new game plus file to beat that, to get that. We're going to be getting our Urshifu here, the adamant nature. We're going to be healing him here. Because they're Kung Fu Panda. Had to work fairly hard to beat that Capsule because of the stupid sleep powder. Which I feel like will be, which will pretty much be a lot, which is pretty difficult to deal with due to the fact of its sleep powder, and I was trying to fight the thing with a fighting type. To make it even worse, it had Draining Kiss, which I don't know if that's just like because the game is randomized, or because the game randomized it in the same way to be hard. Because usually when I randomize the game, it's not. If I choose the Pokemon that is weak to that Pokemon typing wise, it usually, the Pokemon usually does not get that typing. You know what I'm saying? Now we're going to pick up Oak's parcel. Then we can get our Pokeballs and start catching us some encounters. But I think here's where we'll be stopping the video. I hope you guys like this video. And I hope you guys like, subscribe, and have a good day. Peace out. Much love. Thank you for 12 subscribers. Bye.